This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 39, verse 28, which is the book of Sirach, 39 to 28 of the apocryphal books of the Holy Scriptures, and it reads, There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which if in their fury lay on sore stroke, in the time of destruction they pour out the force and appease the wrath of him that madeth. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakar Kadash. Shalom to the elders of Great Millstone for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered to the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. I say shalom to the Akim out there, and this is a sit-down lesson of this recent news article that I'm about to bring out as a sit-down lesson. And this is from the Jerusalem Post, published June the 20th, 2023, last updated June 20th, 2023 by the Jerusalem Post staff of Yonah, Jeremy, and Yonah and Jeremy Bob was published this news article from the Jerusalem Post staff from JerusalemPost.com, and it reads, 4 dead, 4 wounded is West Bank gas station shooting attack. And it says the IDF is searching the area after another involved, including the use of a helicopter. Okay. It says 4 Israelis were killed and another 4 were wounded in a shooting attack at a gas station outside of West Bank settlement of Eli on the IDF confirmed that the has opened fire on the gas station on Highway 60 near Eli. During a exchange of fire, one of the was shot and killed. The IDF is searching the area after another involved incident, including the use of a helicopter. What the hell? The use of a helicopter. Okay. First time hearing about that. But, I digress. Continuing on. It says the Eli Settlement Chairman, Ariel Malik, called on the residents to stay in their house in the following instructions on the security forces. It says there were 8 wounded people on the scene, according to the Megan David Adam. 4 of the wounded were located in a critical condition and treated on the scene. Were pronounced dead on their way to the hospital. It says 1 of the victims is in critical condition. 4 of the 4 conditions wounded. 1 is in critical condition, while 2 are in moderate and another one in light condition, according to the MDA. It says we receive a report at a NDA 101 Center Care about a shooting attack at a gas station next to Eli. We arrived with large forces at the gas station saw a difficult scene, said Matai Dahram from the MDA. Several wounded have suffered shooting injuries, some of them at the gas station and some at the nearby restaurant. We performed medical examinations and began treating them. 3 of the wounded were evacuated to the hospital, the MDA intensive care vehicles, and unfortunately we had to determine the death of 4 victims. Unfortunately, 4 people were pronounced dead following the rescuation attempts that were unsuccessful. The United Hostalaya voluntary paramedics of Chairman and the Uni Rosenfield said. In addition, we provided initial treatment to 4 more people who suffered from the gunshot wounds due to the nature of the incident. United Hatazalis psychotraumatic and crisis response unit also treated a number of people for emotional shock. Defense Ministry Defense Minister Yoel Gallant said earlier evening on Tuesday that he was receiving ongoing updates on the situation. He added that 6 p.m. he would hold a meeting with the chief of the military, Andy Scheinbeck, and other senior defense officials. And this is a developing story. Yep. Bring out that Matthews 24:12. And this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 12, and it reads to the Holy Scriptures. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, right? Because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And that's what we're seeing, you know. And spirits created for vengeance, as I brought out Ecclesiastes 39:28, which I'm about to bring out again as well, too. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on source throat. In the time of destruction they pour out the force and the peace, the wrath of him that madeth. And this is Ecclesiastes 39:28. And I'm bringing out the Matthews 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying of this recent story. Just came out from the Jerusalem Post. In the West Bank area, gas station, it was a shooting. Says some 2 suspects came in, just opened fire on 4 Israelis were killed and 4 others were wounded. I think like 4 to 8 were wounded and 4 to 8 were wounded and 4 others was pronounced dead on the scene inside of a gas station over there in the West Bank area. And this is from the Jerusalem Post, as it says again, 4 dead, 4 wounded in a West Bank gas station shooting and attack. So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying. I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Akarkadash. Shalom to the elders of Great Millstone for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered the 4 corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say shalom.